What up, everybody? It's your main man, Mr. EMOE, and as always, accompanied by my right hand man, Stephen Dot Royal, the international man of leisure, this Bippy and Bullshit episode 129, man. Let's get right into it.
Right into it.
Ready?
Yes.
Yeah, it is about that time. I am Mr. EMOE being accompanied by...
She's your queen to be.
And this is Bippy and Bullshit, your weekly podcast where we cover everything from religion, relationship, politics, and as always, a little bit of bullshit. Mr. Royale.
Forever.
Let's get right into it.
Perfection.
You know, that is the second time that you have sung She Is Your Queen to Be.
It is.
The last time you sung it was after our homie's nuptials.
Wow.
Because you did it at the, you did the full version at the reception.
I did the full version at the reception.
And it was
off the cuff.
Off the cuff. Stood up, grabbed the mic, and just got busy.
Off the cuff.
Well, you know, I was late last time doing this. I'm going to jump right into it. Man, as always, nigga, we made it.
We made it.
One more again, man.
That was some alto. I couldn't do no soprano.
Couldn't get the soprano.
Right in the middle.
Good job.
Yes.
Got a special silent guest in the building. My man all the way from VA. Spizzy is in the building. Sir, salute you.
Scoop to the hoop with the spoon.
I threw this cat of alley-oop from half court. I tried to let him catch a dead body. We took a lot of trips down memory lane this weekend, just talking about the foolishness and the things that we used to do. And this show's gonna bring up that. You know, it's about this whole weekend, from the events that took place on Thursday to All-Star game today.
Yep.
Like, it's so many things that brought us to our yesteryear and what we're doing now, and we can't expect the same results. My man said we are doing a show tonight. Mm-hmm. We ain't got no cleanup.
Nope.
We ain't got no real deaths to talk about.
Nope.
So
man, thank you, Lord.
Man, Jesus
said no death report tonight.
So what we gonna do right now is raise your glass.
Yep.
First shot of the night goes to... What y'all down there doing in Atlanta? Cheers.
Cheers. What y'all down?
Everybody! That's long enough. And I didn't time this.
Yeah.
But it's long enough for me to have a shot and a sip of beer.
And a chaser.
It makes me feel good.
And
well, this weekend is the All-Star rendition of the NBA's All-Star game down in Hotlanta.
Yeah.
We are having an All-Star game in the middle of a pandemic. Mm-hmm. That's still going on. COVID is still real. There were no, 20-something fans, 2,000 fans in the stands, social distancing, the whole nine. And y'all went to Atlanta like Atlanta was going to magically... Keisha said.
Keisha Bottom said.
Keisha said, don't bring your ass to Atlanta. She said, don't come. We are not open. Don't do it. Stay home. We are hosting an All-Star game, but we are not hosting the All-Star festivities.
You're not hosting the All-Star weekend, yeah?
Stay home. And what I have seen, to quote an Atlanta native, you hoes are horrible, horrendous.
Listen.
Because the activities that y'all are doing for the All-Star weekend are just mind-boggling. Now, we come from a time where we went to the Freaknik.
To the block party.
Put a bunch of bodies in a rental or prayed to God that your car would make it.
Caravana, yep. Mm-hmm. Oil change would be enough.
On the wings of love, you traveled. Honestly, you just got in and was like, I hope this duct tape, this oil change, and this pressure on these tires is enough for this 2, 12, or 6 hour drive I'm about to make to the goodness.
We used to affectionately call them.
Oh shit! Thank you for putting me on the. Damn what?
Fuck it missions.
Fuck it missions. Thank you. And the saying would be like, "Fuck it will get you there."
Fuck it will get you there.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. I remember a true emo story. I think I've told this song. I went to block party with a girl. First mistake. That I wasn't dating. Second mistake. Me and this young lady and my dude, the demon, are in this girl's car. The demon is in the backseat. I am driving her neon. Remember the neons?
I remember the neon.
She had a plum neon. Because I knew the celebrity was not going to make it.
Yeah.
No clue. No chance. Not a chance at all. I knew I couldn't roll up in my mama's Lamaze. Nope. Couldn't do it. So, she was the best option. She was going. Fuck it, she can go half on her own. We driving. This chick is telling me, you're going too fast in my motherfucking car. Slow the motherfucker down. Da-da-da-da. And then I finally get tired of me being me. I was like, man, this ain't even your car. Your daddy bought it. Like, shut up. And that's a neon.
It's a neon.
Because she didn't want to get out and show her ID at a hotel. The only hotel that still had rooms during the block party. She told me, fuck you, ninja. You can walk. I said, oh, yeah? And I called her bluff. Like, you ain't about to... I got out the car, and it was like a movie. She was gone. And I'm standing in this, maybe catch a body hotel in the outskirts of, like, I want to say Grove, Tucky. Like, if you ever been to Columbus, you know Grove City is called Grove, Tucky, because it's the closest thing to Kentucky that you can get in Columbus. But I digress. So I'm like, fuck it. I gotta find my people. And I started the most epic fuck it mission. It was like the Lord of the Rings. But safe to say, I got back home, found my peoples, kicked it because you went on fuck it missions. You went on them. I came to see you on a fucking mission.
Different economy, but 60 will get you there. You talking about the epic trip with the gully?
Yeah.
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 The epic trip.
Yeah.
We picked up a stowaway. We dropped off a cram session. Can you pick my girl up in BG? Yep. And didn't see her until it was time to leave.
Time to leave. Don't leave me. Don't leave me, girl.
Hair came out tattered and battered. Listen. But look at here. It was the fucking mission. Y'all have taken fucking missions to a new level. Watching Black Twitter this weekend, Instagram, Little Duval, who is just one of the funniest cats to me out here, started following these girls in the U-Haul van.
Yeah. In
Atlanta. They took a 1995 U-Haul van, where they could do debaucherous shit, change clothes, and drive around Atlanta. This started on Friday.
Wow.
This van has been popping up everywhere. People have taken pictures of them changing clothes and no showers. Just some wipes, outfits from Fashion Nova, and a drink.
In a U-Haul van.
In a U-Haul van.
Just let that sink in, listeners. There are a group of young ladies that are so pressed.
5 of them.
To enjoy All-Star Weekend that instead of taking their car and renting out a hotel, they rented out a U-Haul van.
Dreams. They just ride around Atlanta.
Now, they are a step above the young lady. She coined her name after something the Stallion. She might be Tina the Stallion or something like that. But this young lady, I want to say yesterday, posted a GoFundMe that she was stuck in Atlanta. Let me read this small ad from her attempt to get back home. So she says. This young lady, her name is Yaz the Stallion.
Better gallop your
created a accident and emergencies GoFundMe. I went to Atlanta for All-Star Weekend with $400. Only booked a one-way because I was waiting on my unemployment to pay my way back. But they baited. I think that meant they bailed. And I need help surviving and making back home to New York. Please, anything could help with a goal of $1,300.
Wow, Jasmine the Stallion.
She is $100 short. She's hovering around $1,200.
They have given this chick $1,200. Bro, I think the best scam in the world right now is GoFundMe and OnlyFans.
I might throw a couple GoFundMe's up this week.
I'm throwing OnlyFans up and I'm gonna post me eating an apple.
Just, hey, if I get $100 Cash App or however they fund these fucking things, then
she
I'm
got
on the up and up.
$1,200
$1,189 to get back.
Her chick is only $400.
But why?
Why do you go waiting?
What's the allure? Like, what are you going to All-Star to do?
You know what they're going to do.
Ooh, wait.
Somebody posted a meme because you motherfuckers create memes faster than I can breathe. It was a picture of the 90s back when the Rodney King verdict came in and the Bloods and Crips tied they blood and Crip rags together.
Yeah.
They said COVID and HIV in Atlanta this weekend during All-Star Weekend. I was tickled. I thought it was so funny because you are in a van, and I watched the girls in the van pulling down the little dresses, drinking. They let me drive the boat in bottles of Hennessy. I thought you can only drive the boat with Patron. For those who are not aware, driving the boat means having someone pour liquor into your mouth until you can't take anymore. Driving the boat.
It can't be that exciting. And just the disregard for the pandemic.
The one dude was in the van.
Right.
In the van with his mask as a chin diaper with the one chick with the sparkling gold tooth. And they just danced. She looked like she needed a shower. Her poor little weave was matted to her head. When
AIDS and COVID come together
and they just down there.
404.
You have the highest AIDS population in Atlanta. Period. In the United States. Period. Per capita. Atlanta. Rocking.
No mask.
No mask on.
No rubbers. If they don't wear rubbers in Atlanta, what makes you think they're gonna put their mask on?
They not. Country Wayne did a skit like, man, I'm down here in Atlanta trying to get y'all COVID and ain't nobody catching. Y'all just ain't wearing no mask or doing nothing. He dressed up as COVID. Kind of funny.
Yeah.
But y'all just act like we not in the middle of a pandemic.
No.
And you are going down to one of the, just having at it.
Yeah.
Raw dogging and COVID.
Twerking.
Because here's my thing.
Did you see the video of the young woman twerking in the car pulling off on her ass?
No, I saw the lady twerking in the van though.
Oh,
the U-Haul van.
The U-Haul van.
I have been transfixed on the U-Haul van.
And you know what's gonna happen? Similar to the Gorilla Glue girl. U-Haul is probably gonna sponsor them and just, put them in a commercial or something, and then they're gonna be set for life.
No, they're not. U-Haul is probably gonna sue the fuck out of them because you wasn't moving shit but ass.
Listen. They don't give a fuck about that deposit if they drop one.
But let's talk about my favorite part of this. The epic robbing scene. If you've ever watched the show Atlanta,
woo!
I am a fan. Mr. Royal is a fan of the show Atlanta. It is the Donald Glover vehicle that stars Lakeith Stansfield, and I can't think of the other brother's name. He's all three of them their careers are taking off soaring from Atlanta. If you haven't watched Atlanta yet and you like to binge watch, I suggest highly. But the last season of Atlanta was entitled Robbing Season.
Yeah.
And the great thing about it, they talked about every character, how they got robbed of something. Innocence, dignity, money.
Material things, yep.
Because Paperboy got robbed by his weed man and was like, man, I'm sorry, bro. I'm just struggling.
Yeah.
When I get on my feet, I'm gonna front you back. My bad.
right in the Cadillac. Or the Lincoln or whatever he was driving.
What's dude name that Lakeith Stansfield play? The one bought the piano from Teddy Perkins. He was like, "Is he in the car with you?" No. Okay. Tell him I said what up though. The first episode started with them going to the McDonald's to get an eighth because they were selling them through the drive-thru and they robbed the drive-thru. So if they make a show called Atlanta and they talk about robbing season in Atlanta and they give you examples of how grimy it would be during a pandemic, during economic unrest.
Yeah.
You taking your flossing ass down there looking like food.
You taking your ass down there, income tax on deck. Might have some stimmies left. If not, you got one coming.
Oh no, you got some stimmy left. You kept that stimmy put up for this.
Yeah, you got shit coming. But as he said, Black Twitter, let us know exactly how some of these robberies are going on. And what I shared with Mr. EMOE was the valet at the club robbery setup. So if you have ever been to Atlanta or know anything about Atlanta, it's not your typical party spot. You do have to pay for parking, and it is a hefty price at the door.
$25 for parking.
So, and it's $100 at some places this weekend. But what my fellow bros are doing in Atlanta are putting a valet vest on as you pull up to park your car at the nearest hotspot. They are pulling out that hot thing and putting it on your chest.
Run it. Jules.
After you run all of the things, material that are on you, these sophisticated Atlanta folks are putting a card swipe or card swiper on their smartphone.
A square.
Remember, pistol to your neck, head, or chest. They are putting a square on their smartphone and making you swipe their card or your card and putting in the correct PIN and emptying out your bank account. That's dope.
He said that's dope.
That's dope. The valet vest, the fake vest, the whole setup.
Have you seen the pictures of the bricks and the hydraulics?
I have pictures of several cars right here
on bricks, on hydraulic jacks, where they're going to get Benz wagons, Tahoes, and just gutting rims. You coming out the club with your thing, or
coming into the hotel, or coming out of the hotel on bricks.
Gone.
Charger on bricks. Tahoe on bricks.
Mm-hmm.
They left the jack up.
They left the jacks.
They left the jack. Suburban
on bricks.
On bricks.
But you in Atlanta.
Welcome to Atlanta, where the truths and vogues.
You are down there getting stripped. For what?
Stripped.
I knew there were parts of Columbus we didn't go to during the block party.
Stripped.
There were parts of Toronto, which is my favorite city in the world. I ain't fucking with it because you grimy over there.
Yep. Not this alley.
They the nicest thugs in the world.
Nope. Nope.
Run your pockets, Oh shit.
Really?
Shit. Me and you had a goon experience in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Buddy was drunk, doing drunk dances. It was 4 dudes who looked like trouble. You know how people look like trouble. These 4 cats some had dreads, ball caps, gold.
All had vests on.
And was just
and long sleeve shirts.
And lurking.
It's 80 degrees at midnight in the swamp, and these boys they fully clothed. Oh, time to go.
Lurking.
Time to go. Real quick.
Lurking. And when I say lurking, these boys was lurking. Bruh, what was crazy about that, and I knew little buddy was drunk. And he stumbled out the bar. And they peeled off the wall like a sticker, like
yep.
And followed him out. I was like, oh,
it's time.
I know what's about to happen to this dude. I'm watching the movie like, no.
They done caught one.
Billy, no, don't do it.
One. They done caught a stumbler and a straggler.
Out here in the land of the bayou,
deep water.
They will feed you to gators.
Deep water.
You out here on Bourbon Street drunk.
They catch you drunk. They had setup. We had a setup queen try to get us at the bar.
Hey.
Oh.
Butterscotch and chocolate poppy.
Yeah. I'm about to come back here.
Working.
Back up in this alley. Both of y'all come on back here to my place.
Come to my place. No. And we like, nah. We cool.
Nah, B.
You know, when you out of town, you be like, dudes be trying to get some strange, and I bet it's worked for her several times. We was both like, nah. We just trying to enjoy this delicious seafood pasta dish, drink this tequila, and get the fuck on.
Nope.
We gonna need you to take your setting hot ass up the fuck on.
Nope. No setups here.
Oh, look at you both. Poppies. Oh, chocolate poppy, butterscotch poppy. I can't decide who to choose. Neither. We're good. Please go away.
Cheers, though.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Best of luck to you tonight.
We want y'all to be safe if y'all did travel down. We don't want y'all to be the butt of these jokes.
Because they're jokes. Because they showed the van girls getting pulled over. I wonder what happened. Little Duval told them to pull up to his day party. He had them. Because that's this kind of dude he is. He just wild like that. Man, do you understand the smell of Badussi that is over? Dankin Badussi that's over Atlanta right now. Call your Atlanta people in the morning and make sure that the smog is gone.
I'm kind of glad they had everything tonight. So y'all can catch them flights in the morning or hit that road first thing in the morning and get on back to your square ass business.
I was never that desperate. I've been on even my fucking missions was carefully planned. Like,
just in case.
I got
fuck it, don't get us there and back.
I got 3 people down there. If I get caught up, I can stay with.
Y'all ain't trapped. Y'all going with no outs.
You going with no outs. You going, like I said, on the wings of love, on the hope and the prayer. Y'all ain't prayed in a long time. Just gone.
I'm gonna taste up.
Yeah, I'm already poured up. I'm ready. So we got to get to the second part.
Yep.
Cause I think this one's gonna be a little longer. Yeah, y'all quit being ratchets. We talking about doing better. We talking about all of this black power, black culture, black love. You know, I don't want to mess their names up too bad, but the singer Day, who won the Golden Glove for her portrayal of Billie Holiday, and the young man from Get Out, who won Best Supporting Actor for playing his role in Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
We got all of this beautiful blackness going. Quit giving them fingers to point and say, hey, look though, you guys are riding around Atlanta using baby wipes and whatever from Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret you can get to smell good, putting on your Fashion Nova dresses. Shame. I mean, I'm a dude. I gotta clean my nuts. I can't just throw the baby wipes on my nuts and then, that's the level of ratchet. And then the dudes who was hanging up, you can see her weave stunk.
Matted. Puppy-like. Multicolored.
And you just hugged up with her. Boo-doo-da-doo, boot up. In the back of a U-Haul.
Buying. Nope.
They just driving around Atlanta.
But that's part of the DC. That's part of the like the DC sniper. That's part of the problem. And this problem started a long time ago when men were given the green light to just anything. Cause some ninjas had a gangster party, old school, in the back of their U-Haul. And unfortunately, the U-Haul girls probably had an air of stuck up ism to them, which they shouldn't have.
You can't be stuck up in the back of a U-Haul, bro. No.
You say you can't, but I bet you they did.
From what I saw, they was twerking in the U-Haul. No, there wasn't no stuck up. They was ready to risk it all. And I'm sorry, call me whatever you want to. There's 2 people who it says 0 fucks given about life. And you know what? I said it. Fight me in the streets. Dudes who have face and neck tattoos don't give a fuck. They don't. Girls who got enormous tattoos, not a little cute like baby name or some Hebrew saying. If you got a whole titty tattoo where you got fuck the world, don't ask me for shit. Biggie Pac, Gucci man faces on your titties, you don't give a fuck about life. You don't. And the one young lady had a whole billboard across her titties. She can't be stuck up with a billboard across your titties.
Like one of them big butterfly type things. I know what you're talking about.
And then like, cause he no, not the little cute Rihanna shit in the middle. I'm talking about like
to the collarbone.
Right. She ain't giving no. She'll fight you in the streets. She'll fight you like them girls at the Bath and Body Works this weekend. You see that video?
I did. Becky's going wild.
The Karens was upset.
Yes.
About
and why all Karens fight the same with the hammer fists with the
hair pull
in the hair pull, like, and it's the slow hammer fist too.
She's grabbing me. You're fighting,
right? Like, yeah.
What happens in a fight?
Yeah, it's like a squeak and a hammer fist. Like, I don't understand.
And then wondering why she got thrown out the store. But she assaulted me. No, heifer, you started to get out.
Nope.
So while we got chicks riding around here in vans being thoughts and people getting ran in Atlanta, y'all fighting over $15.99 handles. Shut up.
Wow.
Yeah, petty.
Pastor Petty.
Well, you know, he ain't showed up in a while, so I'm ready for our next shot.
Turn up.
This next shot goes to a continuation of us doing better. Black people.
Brown people.
People of color. The way you acted this weekend over Coming to America 2 was deplorable. You should be shamed. And I'll tell you why. Cheers.
Cheers.
And I mean, it's just perfect, man. I like that. All right. So the much anticipated return of Coming to America 30 years later hit Prime this weekend. And it was met on Thursday afternoon and Friday with mixed reviews.
Okay.
Let's just say it at that. Most people came out and they damned the movie. My co-host has not seen the movie. I will not spoil the movie. I will not go into the plot of the movie. Well, the plot has already been told. Prince Akeem is now King Akeem of Zamunda, finds out he has a son. Movie goes on from there. I personally thought the movie was amazing. Eddie Murphy did a great job of reaching back to everyone who was in the movie. And anybody who was still alive and could have been in this movie was in the movie.
Fair.
It was well written for our time. It was not, you can't go back and do what you did 30 years ago and make it a movie. It was a different direction. It was growth. It was still funny. It was very well acted. It was good to see everybody back. But here's the thing. We're talking about a movie that was made 30 years ago. Everybody in the cast is older. Times have changed. Someone said that it looks like a Disney movie. This shit wasn't funny. It was boring. Here's the thing. Black people. You won't change, but the moment change happens, you complain. You can't make the same Coming to America that you did 30 years ago. For one, the times. We are not the same people as 30 years ago. We are not the same culture. We are not the same at all. Imagine trying to make Harlem Nights 30 years later.
Hard to find relevance there.
Try to find making the Mac 30 years later. Try making any of these black movies that we covered and we hold so tight now. Do you understand how many people you would piss off? We literally have multiple rap songs about Goldie from the Mac. He was a pimp in the movie. He told a chick, listen, bitch, I don't care what he's done to you. You get out there and get me my money. You put that in a movie now.
You had Eric Group.
Everybody mad.
Every group at your damn door.
Disney locked away Songs of the South because they found it racially offensive. Because there is a Negro walking around in overalls singing to animated characters. They're like, nope, we can't do this shit. Everybody would have our heads. Do you want them to make another Song of the South? They did a live version of Dumbo. You know who they took out of the new live version of Dumbo? The Crows. And I don't know if you remember Dumbo, but the Crows were jive talking Negroes. I seen a rubber band. I seen the diamond ring. I be done seen about everything. Yeah. When I see an elephant fly. They took that out the movie. Like, no, we can't do that in 2020. No, the black people will be angry. But you want us to make the same black stereotypical jokes 30 years later.
One of the problems is we complain about our own just a tad too much.
We ready to get rid of black people. We so ready to get rid of each other, it makes no sense. And I mean, I know it's crabs in the barrel, but we will cancel out other black people in a heartbeat.
And on the flip side, we will support the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
And then maybe it's just an overall followers mentality.
And we do have that.
Maybe it's a mix of that as well, because we will get behind some dumb shit and everybody's entitled to an opinion. I get that. Everybody's all up in their feelings, but obviously social media is a motivator because everybody has a voice. But damn, y'all.
All it takes is one cool motherfucker on social media to say something ain't cool.
Or to say, or flip side, say something is cool, and then now it's cool to everybody, every motherfucker. Just everybody. Like, just God, just help us, Lord. I just don't. It's just hard to figure out. I don't think it can be figured out.
It has to be, because this is a prime example where I get upset. This was a great movie. A great movie. But we canceled it so fast.
Yeah. Like, what is your expectations of something that most people ain't seen because y'all wasn't born when the original was created?
My question to you is this: are we gonna take Akeem back to the ghetto to find his bride when he
exactly
when he's been married for 30 years? We won't even working at McDonald's again. Do we want a Jerry curl, Let Your Soul Glow to come back when people ain't wore a curl since that movie was out? What do you want? What are you expecting?
That is my favorite movie of all time. And although I haven't seen the sequel, nothing will probably topple that movie off of my top 5 hierarchy.
Because it deserves to be there for the time, it was hilarious.
Yeah. The multiple characters, Jerry curls were a funny thing to pick on back then.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
saying? Fire
starters. So you wanna fucking quantum leap that to 30 years and then make everybody happy. Like, it was shot at Rick Ross' house.
That's where that was shot at?
Yes.
Wow, I didn't know. Rick Ross, you have a nice home.
Rick Ross' house in Atlanta.
I would like to visit your home.
That someday. Is where they shot, I want to say 80% of the film.
Gosh, you actually live in Zamunda.
You live in fucking Zamunda.
That's dope. Wow.
So, yeah, fucking...
Yeah, man.
So I don't know if it's the audience, like what audience was you catering to, but again, it's on Prime.
The same audiences that dogged Coming to America 2 are doing TikTok dances. I don't understand you. You need more people. And you doing TikTok dances to like the same dance. Y'all all doing the same dance and the same WAP and the same walk. And before you say anything, yep, I do have a TikTok dance out with my son. We did it to Dragon Ball do-rag. Wearing do-rags and oversized sunglasses like the video. It's Thundercat. Y'all not doing TikToks of Thundercat. And it's cool. Because we're not doing what you people do. And you people all do the same shit. And if one person says something different, you cancel them out. Come on, dude. This is a prime example. Like, you are really expecting the same movie. And, if we look at our favorite movies, because, I have a lot. I am a huge movie fan. Even looking at you can't redo Goodfellas today.
Or Casino.
You can't. You can't redo Hollywood Shuffle. Because right now, if you redid Hollywood Shuffle, oh my God, Black people would be pissed because it would force them to look at what they become now. If you didn't mind cooning and putting on for the man, then what are you doing now? If that was the shuffle then, what shuffle, shuck, and jive are you doing today? It's mind-boggling to me, man, because
it's a bigger picture to it.
It's a bigger. I was watching something, kind of off subject, but on subject. Charlemagne the guy was on the show, and somebody was talking about there's a company who wants the people in their company to be less white, and white people were having a problem with understanding being less white.
Wow.
And we've had to be less Black our whole lives. Even in our culture, you want us to be the same. You don't want to see evolution and change. I think what they did with this movie was evolution and change while sticking true to the original and still being funny and entertaining. So let me ask y'all a question.
Yep, because it's deeper than that. Shoot.
In the scene where Prince Akeem is introduced to his bride in the movie, in the original, and the big lady comes out, move, get out of the way. And she's not attractive. She's big bone girl. And Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall grab each other like, no. We all knew what that scene in the movie meant, like, oh, this cannot be your bride. And she introduced the bride and they was like,
yeah, they did the exhale.
If they did that today, they fat shaming, they body shaming, they shaming her complexion. You can't make the same movie. One of my favorite movies, Animal House. You cannot remake Animal House. There's statutory rape in Animal House. How you gonna refilm that?
There is doping and raping in fucking Animal House. Yes, it is.
One of people's most beloved movies, 16 Candles. There is a bait and switch in 16 Candles where the Jake Ryan character convinces his inebriated girlfriend that the nerd is him and he is the nerd, and since his inebriated girlfriend to fuck
the nerd.
Can we do that in a movie today? No. No. But it's okay to be mad because we're not remaking the same movie from 30 years ago. Come on, man. Come on.
We I don't know. It's just like the cancel culture, particularly within ourselves, is just kind of getting out of hand. Like we as a people can't move forward, and we constantly axing each other out. I ain't saying accept any and everything.
We can't.
Because we can't. You know what I'm saying? We got to keep ourselves on track if nobody else will.
We have to do better than what we are doing with our culture. And, I speak on this a lot about how us as a people, we love to bring up somebody's fuck ups. We do. Out of nowhere, too. Like, oh, I saw Stephen Royal got an award for Man of the Year. Man of the Year, my ass. Right. I heard he liked to smoke joints and have nooners.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Right.
You've been claiming kids that ain't yours on your taxes for 10 years.
Well.
The fuck? Come on, man.
You just posted on Facebook 6,400. Like, come on now.
Come on, man. Stop.
Come on now.
Stop doing this. And this is what we do as a culture. You are dogging Coming to America, which to me was great because they've aged. But we still going to see Bad Boys 3. Martin old and fat. Like, come on, man.
Don't matter.
But it's still Bad Boys 3. And then you get mad at that. Like, oh, they didn't do the stunts they used to do. These motherfuckers is old. Like,
what is okay to y'all? Like,
we never satisfied. I always say, man, with our culture, if I sat outside your job and gave you $100, somebody of my people would say, motherfucker got enough money to give us $100. He could have gave us $150.
He could have gave us $105. Or when we open up our own businesses and try to set our generational wealth in motion, it's I done been here 3 times, man. Can I get 2 for the 15?
Where my discount?
Jeez, oh peaks.
When the last time you went to Dillard's and asked for 2 for 15?
Oh, speaking of Dillard's, it's coming. The March sale.
Oh,
I know. I am. Thank you for reminding me.
Well, I gotta say something. Yeah,
Thank you.
We was over here watching the fight. I wish you would have wore it tonight. Like my guy, if y'all don't notice, Mr. Royal is Team Polo.
Yeah.
He ain't never been on a horse. He ain't never swung a mallet.
No.
But he is Mr. Ralph Lauren himself.
No.
He had on the dopest polo hat I've ever seen. That bitch. He walked in, like first thing I do as just me, as a sneakerhead, I look at shoes. I look at his hat. I look at his hat like, oh.
Thank you, sir.
That bitch is hard.
Thank you, sir. Yep, I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, yo, no, you did that.
Yep, I'm an out of season horse shopper, and
well, that hat was spectacular.
And if it's not next weekend, it's the weekend after.
I think I get paid.
For you Dillard's fans, outside of the first of the year, the March clearance sale gets rid of all of the winter gear.
Yep, that's when I shop.
Yes. Levi's for 20. Anyway,
we need to get out of the culture that we are in. Except for who we are, what we are becoming. Celebrate it. I'm so sick of this weekend's post about how bad this movie was. When you really watch it, it was a good movie. Mm. We can't make Blazing Saddles again. Matter of fact, every movie in the Eddie Murphy catalog, except for like these later ones, we can't do Beverly Hills Cop again. A black man from Detroit goes and tears up Beverly Hills. He would be arrested and shot.
Nope.
In that order. Cop or not.
Nope.
We can't do, we do Trading Places every day. So, we can't do these again. Even his stand-ups, he can't come out and do the same stand-ups that he did 30 years ago. Quit looking for I'll go as far as black music. Well, Skinny Luther don't sound like Fat Luther.
We hard on each other.
But he's still Luther, and he still sound good.
We are really
and we all like Fat Luther. I mean, yeah, that's just who we grew up on.
Right.
But I'm still going to support Skinny Luther. As my dude said, that's when Skinny Luther started doing coke and had money.
Yep.
That was funny.
Yep. The struggle was over.
I ain't like D'Angelo because he gained weight. Have you looked at yourself in the mirror? You fat fucker, you.
Real hard on each other.
You done put on 40 pounds, but you mad D'Angelo ain't got abs. What the fuck?
And then mad at Rick James because he talking about unity.
Right. We have to do so much better in uplifting. We have to do so much better in supporting. Quit looking for the same shit. We always talking about constantly moving past our past and being better for a tomorrow, being a better black people, but we are so hard on. We want what we want. And it's so confusing sometimes. Mm. To me, Eddie Murphy made a great vehicle for the black community, uplifting a black love story, black positive children, and it was still funny. He, on some real shit, like, the dudes who run in the barbershop was old back then. They still around. These motherfuckers got to be Father Time, but it was good to see them. Mm-hmm. It was good for the shout out. It was good for the love. Say word. They can't make the same jokes. They can't have a sister that's a hoe in the movie now.
No.
Come on, man.
She has to progress. McDowell's has to sell to McDonald's, even though I don't know if that happened or not.
I ain't gonna ruin it. But,
okay, don't ruin it.
But like even in that sense, like there's progression in everything that is done. Progress. Quit sitting stagnant in the same place, and we do that. Even with our music. Today's music ain't nothing like our music. And, in some aspects, it's true. But in some aspects, there's great music being... Man, Anderson .Paak and Bruno Mars just dropped a single this weekend called Leave the Door Open.
off their upcoming album.
Silk Sonic, I think, is the name of the group.
Sonic is the name of the group.
And when I tell you this song is so fucking soulful and so dope, wow. Great music is still being made. It's still out here. Quit saying, well, all today's music. Nah, we just like what we like, and this is what we grew up to.
Right.
You can change. Hell, we all change. Change is inevitable. And you know me, I'm all about the inevitability.
But don't push your change on others. Don't push your shit on others.
And don't knock people for their change.
Yeah, you don't have to be in love, right? But don't shame it.
It was so much shame. It's so much shame. We were sitting in the barbershop on Saturday talking about it because most of us have seen the movie. And, I was like, it's a great movie for the times. It's never going to be the first Coming to America. You can't get Lighting in the Bottle twice. But it's a good movie. It's a solid sequel. My barber was like, that's why I fuck with you, because you saw it from what it was today. You want to cancel Coming to America too, but you are the same fuckers. There's a reason we have a Madea Boo too. You know what I'm saying?
Never heard of it.
Madea Boo too. Medea's. That's you fuckers are the same reason we have those movies, and you will go see those.
I don't want no parts of it.
You know how I feel about Tyler Perry. I don't fuck with Tyler Perry. Because like I said, there was a great movie put out a couple weeks ago. Judas and the Black Messiah.
Okay.
The United States versus Billie Holiday. And if you haven't seen this movie, oh my God. Billie Holiday's story. I love her music. I love her version of Strange Fruit. The lengths that the United States went through to stop her from singing this song is amazing. But just like any black voice back in the 60s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and 70s, if you said anything about change or you talked anything about what it's done to us as a people and as a country, they decided to silence your voice and get rid of you. This is the same thing they did to her. But she was such a complex character. She did a great song, but she had so many demons pulling her back to places. It's an outstanding movie. We won't talk about going to see those, but we want to cancel Eddie Murphy for making Coming to America too.
I got this level-headed piece from this guy on Facebook.
Oh shit, here we go.
He's like, dear Black delegation, we have a bad habit of trashing art that has been revisited because we expect to feel the same way we felt when we experienced it the first time. 30 exclamation years ago, Eddie Murphy captured lightning in a bottle and made a perfect movie. He did it twice with Harlem Nights and maybe 3 times with Boomerang. 4 with Life, if you're a true fan. Is anything as good or great as the first time? Doubtful. The second time around is a good movie if viewed with the proper lens. It has a decent story, excellent acting. You won't laugh as much as the first, but there are funny moments. We should be grateful the cast is still alive to do the movie. You're not going to feel the same way as you did 30 years ago.
Agree and disagree at the same time. Because I laughed a lot. I have a video of me and my son watching the end of this movie. Mm-hmm. And I thought I was going to have to give my son mouth to mouth. Because my son is somebody who we watch these movies together. I can't talk about Boys in the Hood. I can't talk about Malcolm X, right. Higher Learning.
Right.
We watch these movies together.
What the Menace sequel look like?
What the Menace sequel look like? Can we make Menace again? And I'll say this: everybody did. No, O-Dog was in prison. O-Dog was still in prison. Stacy got away. Wax was still in the hood. Like we have enough to make a sequel. My thing to this: some movies you ain't got to make again. Higher Learning does not need to be made again. Higher Learning is still prevalent as it was back then, as it is today. Absolutely. The struggle of the Black student in college and his experience as opposed to the white student. And that's not, man, I was a Black college student. I know what my experience was. This movie is still prevalent to this day. Do the right thing. We ain't got to remake that. It's funny, movies that were made 30 and 40 years ago are still telling the same stories that we're living today. But that's a whole different show. You are looking for something, the nostalgic piece in your life. You're not going to find it. But hopefully you've evolved enough to enjoy where we are.
Absolutely.
I'm not the same emo from 30 years ago. Hell, I'm glad I'm not the same emo from 5 years ago. I'm blessed at who I am today. You better have some evolution in your shit. You need to change your shit up. Don't be stuck on stagnant and stuck on stupid where you are today.
Fair enough. Gravy.
I'm just saying.
Gravy.
I'm just saying it's a good movie. And I dropped 3 movies tonight in this whole segment. Coming to America 2, United States versus Billie Holiday, and Judas and the Black Messiah. If you have not watched Judas and the Black Messiah yet,
there's power in the people.
You should not have been in Atlanta this weekend.
Where there's people, there's power.
I talked about this with a white dude who watched the movie. And he said, I didn't realize what the Black Panther movement was.
He won't say that out loud.
No, he said it out loud. No, the funny thing about this guy, he said a lot of shit. And like he said, he was like, I didn't realize it was really for, I got more in the freezer.
Nope, I want to mix light and dark.
Oh, shit. You on some wild shit.
I had a long day.
Yeah, I feel it. He said, I didn't realize. Oh, so you just going to do some mad scientist shit.
Just a little half. Just a little half.
I'm just, if y'all can see my face right now, like
Biggie Smalls is the illest.
Also, okay, do your shot. I'll catch you in a minute. There's an outstanding documentary on Netflix about Biggie that tells the Biggie story.
That was weird.
What?
It just tasted weird.
Oh, I bet it did. You mixed is that whiskey?
Yeah.
And tequila.
Yeah.
Oh.
And chased it with a Pepsi.
Jesus.
Bring the Coke out.
Fuck you. I was taken aback by your drink choice, like, because I was just literally processing. This motherfucker just did a whiskey, a tequila. I'm sorry, a bourbon, a tequila, and a Pepsi.
Yeah.
Like you all over the place, baby. Like
long day.
And I'm trying to have a show, and I'm thinking about like me stepped in like this motherfucker just did a liquor speedball.
Yep.
If liquor had a speedball, you just did it.
And it was just like
Coke, marijuana, and a Quaalude. Just let's go. I'm ready. But the Biggie documentary talked about Biggie's life. And one thing, my brother brought this up. Mm-hmm. Biggie could sing. Did you know that?
I did. He grew up on the oldies. Not in church, but he grew up on old school melodies.
But it's a lot about the documentary that opened my eyes. He grew up on old school melodies. He grew up next to a jazz musician.
The rap cadence.
Yeah, that was a bebop.
That's why it's so unique.
It was a bebop drum solo, and that's what he patterned his cadence off of. Yep. That's why it was so dumb.
That's why it's so dumb.
That was amazing.
No
to me.
Other.
That's why that part was amazing to me. His mom, and this is something I didn't know about Jamaicans. How we listen to the blues on Saturdays.
They listen to
country western.
Country western.
They listen to country western music in the morning.
Yep. Yep.
They grew up on country western. I was like, what? Really? Dope.
Well, it's my favorite. One of my favorite March holidays is in 2 days.
The anniversary of the passing of Biggie Smalls.
Man.
The only Christopher we acknowledge is Wallace.
So I'll be listening to GOAT rap all day.
All day.
All day on Tuesday.
And that's funny. Tuesday, the Lord is going to bless us with a warm day.
Yep.
70 degrees.
70 degrees.
I'm going to be on my bike.
Yep. And
when you see B and me riding through, all you going to hear is that pop, 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 Back in the days, I'm machine gun funking. I'm back in the day, I'm hypnotizing. I'm everything, partying, bullshitting, all the way the fuck up.
Call me evil. I'm unbelievable.
Yeah, it's all Biggie. But I thought the documentary was
pretty crispy.
It was dope because it was him. It was his. It's not the Notorious B.I.G. story. It was the Christopher Wallace story. By told through the eyes of his childhood friend, his mom, his grandmother who was still alive.
Yep.
So yeah, we need more of those stories. It's so much shit to watch. Cool watching Atlanta Housewives. Cool watching messy shit every day. Go pick something that's gonna educate you and make you better. Jesus Christ. What you say? Rap is not gonna make me better. Absolutely it will. You don't think you can ever learn something from a rap song, pick up X-Clan. Public Enemy. I mean, Public Enemy was Ice Cube. You can pick up America's Most Wanted, Death Certificate, Lethal Injection, Predator.
I'm about to drive to Atlanta. That did the trick.
You driving to Atlanta?
Right now.
Right now? You catching the residuals?
Right now. I'm going to catch one of them $400 Ubers them motherfuckers was knocking them people in the head with over this weekend.
A $400? Well, like the girl said she needed 12.
I saw a $258 Uber ride. I'm like, what am I doing? I could be down there just killing.
And you know, you said that to be in the infancy stages of the All-Star game. You was like, we should go to All-Star in Atlanta.
Yep.
And like, and one part of my brain was like, yeah, we should do that shit. And then the now me was like, Ninja.
Oh, Ninja.
Do you know what the fuck is going on in the country?
Yeah, I did mention that. Like, let's go to All-Star. It's in March.
In Atlanta. The money resides in Atlanta.
It's all good.
The COVID resides in Atlanta. And they have girls riding around in U-Hauls. I think I'm okay.
Wow.
I think I'm all right. Wow. Willikers.
And somebody was in Atlanta talking about Costco had Plan Bs for $8. I'll pull it up. I'll pull it up. I've been tracking all things Atlanta. Okay.
I had a good laugh.
We're going to post it to the page. Atlanta Costco Plan B for
$8. They knew what was going down. $8. 50, right?
What?
Plan B's like $50.
$8. $8.
The All-Star.
Specifically $8.
The All-Star weekend discount.
What is wrong?
Oh, we got to do better.
We got to do
better.
We do.
Black people, you are about to get a new stimulus check. You have gotten taxes. Let's not get our booties done. Let's not go buy a car note. And notice I said buy a car note. Do not get this tax and this stimmy and go get this Land Rover, Range Rover that you can't afford in 5 months. Invest that shit. Do something big with your life. Stop. So Atlanta Costco's cannot sell Plan Bs for $8. $8?
$8.
That tickled my soul.
$8.
Because I was just watching a movie and the girl paid $50. It was Jenny and Georgia on Netflix. And I was still confused how in the TV show they sold a 15-year-old a Plan B pill. But
it's just wild.
It's the world we live in.
It's the world we live in.
It's the world we live in. I was like, what the fuck? I needed something to fall asleep to, and silly me, I got hooked. But man, we've done it again.
We've done it again.
Educated the people. Now we rest the roll.
Real good show.
Hope y'all learn not to be thighs.
Shit.
Yeah, it's been too late.
Shit.
Just come home from Atlanta with your dignity. I hope you didn't catch nothing, COVID or shit that don't leave. And I hope them young ladies return that U-Haul okay and safely.
Yep. Febreze is your friend.
And just go home and take a shower. Long one. Get a tub. Please. Hope you stayed somewhere tonight before you drove home.
Bingo. Okay. I'm good. I'm ready.
You ready?
Yep.
Well, shit, let's do it like we always do. Well, as always, I am Mr. EMOE.
I am Stephen Royal, the motherfucking man of leisure.
The man, this has been Bippy and Bullshit. As always, we will catch you same bat channel, never same back time, because we are unapologetically blocking this bitch.
I holla!
Catch you next week. Peace. That doom always hits so hard. All right, y'all. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for participating and being here tonight. You know what to do now. Like, subscribe, share, do all of those things.
I can't read. Oh, dang.
You can put a nice new mask change up.
Ooh, because this one is just not. It's
not breathing conducive.
But it's not talk or smoke conducive. Like that material is just woo.
Yeah.
Where
the money resides.
Where the money resides.
Just dropped in your shit on purpose. Dig it. Like we say, man, listen, like, share, post, do all these things, man.
Yo, real quick.
Okay.
Congratulations to all of the 419 paper. What is it?
Best of Toledo.
That was Mini Shade. I knew their name. Best of Toledo.
we do have we do have a personal account.
We do have a
avocado and cheese. Best new business in Toledo.
Yeah. That
is probably ran by my cousin Elisa Gaffney.
Yeah.
If you ever need a cheese flight, a party tray, something that is going to look debonair and be delicious. I done seen Honey put the brie with the honey. You know what I mean? Like, I really see her do her thing. It's an amazing business. It's Black owned. It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Support Coco Terra right now with the coconut oils for the school.
Chat, Coco Terra.
I use it now instead of lotion. I got one.
Oh.
I got one. And I paid for it too. So, it is what it is.
I ain't gonna ask for no discount.
It's amazing. If we know her, Crisp Air, hit her on E. McMickens. She do the CMOS. Support these Black businesses, get behind them, do what we came here to do. Congratulations, Lisa, on the success of your business. We've been nominated so many times for Best of Toledo City Paper podcast. We never get over the hump. I just like to be in the conversation.
Yep. Still glad we in the conversation.
Still the longest running urban podcast in Toledo. Still the bangingest. You can bring the glitz, you can bring the glamour, but when it comes to that content,
congrats to the winners. At least you do have a podcast this year. It was nominated with not one damn show last year. But
yeah, hey, well,
all gravy. Still got the strap, the belt, and the robe.
Yeah, we definitely.
You better turn me off. I'm about to unload.
We
got the Patron and the Woodfoot Reserve.
If we ever make it to that banquet, I am wearing the strap. I'm telling you
that I can't curve.
Well, we do that anyway. It's our
Look
show.
At my watch. I got time today. Thinking about crossing the line today.
Oh,
turn it off.
Oh, well. With that being said, like I said, same bad channel, never the same bad time, because we are unapologetically Black.
Bridges that will burn. Lay your head.
It was a liquor speedball.
On my pillow.
I'm not fucking with you tonight.
Hold your warm and tender body close to mine.
Hear the whisper.
Well,
hear the whispers.
Hear the whisper. Ow. Of the raindrops blowing softly against my window all late at night. Make believe.
I'm just glad you know the words.
The hot grease. Make believe. One more time.
Grits. I'm done fucking with you.
When black people don't know the words, they be like,
they mumble it out.
what a good time.
That's where the mumble rap came from. But we out, like we say, man. Thank y'all for being. Thank y'all for supporting. We'll catch y'all next week. All right?
Holler.
Peace.